Alright guys, so we're going to do a video that's been the most requested video ever since I started on YouTube, and that is to do a room tour. So for probably the first 5-6 years I did YouTube almost, I was in a little tiny building and I did not want to show the room because it was nothing that looked very professional. But now for the past 4 years, I've been in the new facility and it's been fantastic. And I'm really excited to show you guys kind of how we do things and just give you a little walk around the room. I know there's going to be a ton of questions and we're going to try to address them in other pro tip videos as we go, some of the things that we do and why we do them, and we actually have some really cool ideas about some of the common questions that are going to come up from this video. So let's get to it. Let's look around the room a little bit. So basically our building is set up into two sides of ball pythons. The main side is the hatchlings, and this is where we spend a lot of our time, especially in the summer and everything, when everything's coming out. So this is kind of the future side of the business. On the white racks here, these are animal plastic racks, and they're custom racks for the V18 vision tubs, and they're just really great for hatchling ball pythons. We basically fill up this wall, plus a couple extra racks we'll bring in out of storage every year. And right now we're kind of slimming down. We're getting pretty low on our 2017 babies. A lot of these have yellow tags. They're sold. They're just waiting to ship. And so we're really excited about looking forward to 2018. Now we organize them in kind of a cool way. We organize them from oldest at the top corner, and kind of like reading a book, we'll go down the racks, all the way to the very youngest, the very newest animals. And this lets us, when we come in for feed, we can start by feeding the smallest rodents and then working our way larger and larger and larger. It makes it much easier than going through each individual animal if they were all mixed up and figuring out the exact correct size. Behind me here we have the Freedom Breeder hatchling tubs. We call them yearlings. But these are mostly the 2017s that are either our holdbacks or ones that are just the very cream of the crop. These are the ones that are holdbacks or potential holdbacks. Some of them are still for sale. Best were the very best, the most exciting rack to enjoy and feed every week, and I just love messing with that rack. So here on this side also we have the incubator. Let's take a look at that. So we have the incubator, which is basically a small room that we built. It's basically a little bit bigger than a walk-in closet. Okay, so this is the JKR incubator. So it is really, really awesome. We designed this room. It is 10 feet wide by 5 feet deep, but I wanted to make it more like a closet type situation because I wanted to be able to basically open the doors, reach in and grab it. I didn't want to be able to walk in and have it lengthwise. So this is perfect because we can open both doors and get to wherever we want. It has enough room that you can step inside and move around a little bit if you needed to. We can also put some just different, we put a lot of stuff in here to store during the year because this is pretty much empty most of the year. So as you can see here, we're just getting started with the 2018 babies. We just have a few clutches over here. At the peak of the season, it will almost fill up, but it's never completely filled up. And this past year was the very first year where I did not have any days where the incubator was completely empty. We had at least one clutch in at all times, which just makes things more fun. We get to enjoy things hatching at different times of the year. A little bit about it, there's a little bit of sound in here. You can hear it. We've got a big fan up here in the corner. We got some flex watt. And we're gonna kind of explain all this, how we do it. We have double thermostats, for backup and all that. There's a lot of little things here that we don't want to just gloss over because it's stuff that's really important and you guys will find really helpful, I think. We also have a little webcam set up. We've not run this in about 6 months, but when things start hatching more, we're going to get that webcam going on the website so you guys can just see what's hatching live. And people really enjoyed that. And is actually kind of funny because last year when I had it going, we actually had people who saved babies because they're like, hey Justin, texted me, hey Justin, I'm watching on the webcam and something's wrong with this egg, go check it out. And you guys actually saved some lives of some ball pythons here at JKR, which is just incredible. That's really cool. So that's the incubator, and let's move on to the adult side. Okay, so this is room 2. This is the legacy side of the JKR. This is where all the breeders are. This is where we make all those awesome babies every year. So the 2 racks behind me, 1 and 2, are our breeder males. And at any given moment, I see like I have a lot of them, but at any given moment, I'm probably only using about 20 to 25 of these at any given moment. So usually it's the very, very best of the best, the cream of the crop. I have a lot of other ones because they're usually for really specialized projects. I'm waiting for certain females to grow up and they need that exact male for like double head or triple head projects, you name it. Or they might just be males that are just backups. They're in the wings in case a certain male, pretty commonly a male will breed for a while and then quit, and I really need something to come in behind it. So we have the 2 racks for those. These are all the breeder males we use for the season. Now let's check out some of the girls. So this is the female side of the room. Over here on your right, we have all the subadults, basically. Everything from about 18 months to a little over 2 years is going to be on this side and curling around just a little bit. Over here on your left, we have most of the breeder girls, the females that are even proven or being used for the very first time. And we split that up by, we have the 1070 series, which is the big tub, basically from Freedom Breeder. We go down to the FB 1040 series, which these are narrower but the same deep length, and so that's perfect for those younger, still adult females. We have a lot of really cool girls in this collection. We're putting out some videos now showing some of the adults. It's been a lot of fun. Some of them have been with me from the very, very beginning, and I'm really attached to them. They're really awesome, and it's really cool every year to see that new kind of crop come up that we've been holding back for these years and growing up and seeing what they're going to do as far as what the cool stuff they're going to produce, that next level stuff. So one thing that we're going to address in another video is how do you set up your collection to be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish? How many females do you need to make a project really work? What's the minimum number? How many? Is that maybe too many? So this collection has been basically at the size it is for about 5 years. I've been able to maintain this perfect size, and it seems to be a real sweet spot for me and for this business because it allows me to be able to make customers happy, be able to produce what I need to produce to hold back, and it also is enough to overcome the odds because in this business, if you're pushing that next level stuff, you're always going to be chasing the odds. We're never just breeding Dreamsicle to Dreamsicle anymore. That's never what it's about. We can never beat them because we're always trying to add cool stuff, which makes always back to the 1 in 8, 1 in 16, 1 in 32. Double recessive, triple recessives now. So what is it going to take to beat those odds every year and to be able to make the stuff that's necessary to keep pushing the ball forward to the next level? And that's what we've built our collection on, that size and that requirement. And we're real excited about kind of explaining how we did that and what we think those numbers are. But this is the adult side of the room, and we have a lot of fun over here. It's the middle of the breeding season right now. You see all these little yellow tags hanging off. That means those are the females that are next in line to be bred. I go through and I'll mark them all and then I'll pull them off as they get bred. It's really, really a lot of fun this time of year. We look forward to showing you more of it.
Hey guys, Chase at JKR. I'm now going to show you our office, so where all the magic happens. So we've got Justin's workspace here, and my workspace there, of course, with my Batman mask, and he's repping Pompeii. And then we've got the famous Ask Justin corner, where we do all of our Ask Justin videos for you guys. And we've got a really cool window here, so where we can actually see inside the incubator from the office. So when we really start hatching a lot of things, we can see it all progressing right here So as we're answering your guys' emails, we're seeing the new level of stuff coming up, so we can also get you hooked up with that.
All right, so off the office, we have a little special project room. So one of the reasons I stick with ball pythons so closely is because, to me, I want to be the very, very best I can be at one thing, and I don't want to have a whole ton of distractions. However, I love reptiles. So we have this little special project room where I deal with some really cool lizards. I have some poison dart frogs, and I actually have a really awesome little species of snake that I want to show you guys in a different video as well. So we'll talk about all this later, but I'm enjoying some of the terrariums and growing up the plants, and it's fun to have a little bit of a distraction, something I can come in the evenings and mess around with these. They're a lot of fun. As we were going along, Chase and I, we thought of so many different things. We just keep looking forward to do some pro tips on how we have certain things set up, how we go through our different week routine, how we have the cards. It's all actually really, really cool, and we want to go through it all step by step with you guys as the summer progresses. We have so many ideas. But thanks for watching. We're really excited to share with you guys as we get more into the summer. The females are laying right now, and we start to have a lot of things hatching, probably starting around the middle of May or so. We're getting really excited about some of the really early stuff, and can't wait to bring those to you as well. Just subscribe, keep watching the channel. Thanks, YouTube.